brave and famous Hoysalas ruled Karnataka with grandeur for several years. The sculpture of Sala killing the tiger with bare hands is their emblem. Hoysalas were lovers of art and sculpture who improved upon the art of their forefathers, the Chalukyas. Temples were constructed in special Trikuta style. The Madanikas and the sculpture on the temple Gopuras and the Nandi Mandapa are indicative of Shiva temple. Even the minute details of the ornaments are carved excellently in the sculpture of Surya Narayana. The Trimurti Narayana and Allama Prabhu temples contain detailed carvings of even jewelry, lattice work and Dwarapalakas. The beautiful entrance. Intricate carvings of Bhuvaneshwari and Saraswati's charming face are all a treat for the eyes. The fascinating Bhujeshwara temple belongs to the 12th century. The world-famous Belur temple was built by Bitti Deva. It was blessed by Saint Ramanuja. Shantala Devi, a stunning beauty who was honored with the title of Natya Rani, was the inspiration behind the beautiful carvings of Madanika idols. Using stones of different colors, the sculptures created a sense of light and shade. This added a special luster to the entrance of the temple. On the ceiling, the idols are carved at an angle of 45 degrees. Darpana Sundari, a woman looking at the mirror. A delighted musician. A hunter woman. A dancer. Flute players. And other musicians are all fascinating. Lord Vishnu in the Dvibhangi pose. There is a conch in his hand. Bhudevi stands with a smile on her face. The elephant with the enemy in its trunk, the king riding it and the queen slipping down are idols of arresting beauty. The two Shivas and the Navaranga Mukha Mantapa inside the Belur temple have attracted universal attention with their rare beauty. The Hoysaleswara temple, situated in Halebeed, is enchanting. The ornaments look real, as though the goldsmith himself had made the intricate designs. Lord Vishnu riding Makara. The pearls in his necklace look so real and natural. Dwarapalakas. The animals and the women on the outer wall look like garlands of flowers. Rows of elephants, lions, magaras, camels, Gandharvas and Apsaras. The light and shade on the outer walls of the temple add more color to the images. Madanikas dancing to celestial music. And the beautiful images of Mahishasura Mardini, Shiva with Shakti and Bhudevi, Mahavishnu, dancing Shiva, Shiva Parvati, Chamundeshwari, dancing Ganesha, Gajasura Mardana, Natya Saraswati, a swan cleaning its feathers, Saraswati with the Veena, Lord Vishnu on Garuda, Goddess Mahalakshmi, Gandharva and a group of musicians. A Mridangam player, flute players, singing apsaras, all appear as if they are creating a celestial world. The man holding the chamara and the dancing Mohini are charming. Nandi shines gloriously. Ishwara's temple at Arasikere is 8-cornered with a hollow structure inside. The Keshava temple at Somanathapura is another example of the grandeur of Hoysala architecture. The walls decorated with beautiful images, divisions of the animal kingdom, Bhuloka and Devaloka, and different sketches. Lord Lakshmi Narayana, Ganesha standing under a tree, Shesha Narayana, etc. are world-famous sculptures. The Trikuta Vimana and Amalakas add beauty to the temple. Lord Vishnu's temple at Belavadi is one of the greatest works of Hoysala architecture. The elephants at the entrance look majestic. The upper portion of the temple is also adorned with images of animals. The Mukha Mandapa consists of beautiful pillars and a platform carved in the form of a seat. There are Shaiva, Vaishnava and Jain idols. Karnataka's Hoysala style of architecture and sculpture have always fascinated the world. Adi Manavas living in huts used to keep the images of their deities in a separate hut in their midst. They gradually built a higher platform to this dwelling of God as an indication of their respect and devotion. There are two styles of architecture, one a cone-shaped North Indian style and the other a square-shaped Dravidian style. The Guhantara temples in Badami, the Chalukyan capital, are ancient. The upper arms of Tandava Nritya Shiva are perfectly balanced. The Dwarapalakas are in the Tribhangi pose. This 7th century Guhantara temple is well protected from the rain. Here we find some rare sculptures of Lord Vishnu in the Sukhasana pose. Narasimha and Mithuna couples in different poses. In this Jain Guhantara temple, one can see Bahubali in the Nirvana pose. The Ravana statue belongs to the ancient Guhantara temple, which has beautiful pillars. The Tandava Murti. And his dancing girls called Sapta Matrikas. Varaha. Parvati holding the snake in her hand, etc. are some of the sculptures which are outstanding. The ancient temples like Ladkan and Durgaguri have intricate lattice work. Ardhanarishwara, Lord Narayana riding Garuda, and Mahishasura Mardini in grand splendor. Here one can also see Lord Shiva rubbing the ears of Nandi. The pillars belonging to the Chalukyan time are full of extraordinary carving. The temple of Mahakuta is a mix of Nagara and Dravida style. The Garudanatha temple has pure Orison style of sculpture. The ceilings here display images of Lord Shiva and Parvati in Udbhava pose. In the 5-tier style of architecture, the Vimana looks very small as one sees it from a bird's eye view. The difference between the Nagara and Dravidian style of sculpture can be seen from the intricate carvings of Vimana. At Malagatti's Shiva temple, the rows of dwarfs carved out in different poses are eye-catching. It is believed that King Vikramaditya had the temple of Lord Virupaksha constructed. The carving of Lord Shiva riding Nandi, Skanda killing Tarakeshwara, Ravana killing Jatayu, Shiva's wife entering the fire, an elephant, a lion being attacked by a herd of elephants are some of the many masterpieces here. The rows of square pillars portray incidents from the Mahabharata and other rare images like a king riding on an elephant and slipping down. A rare carving of Mahishasura Mardini can be seen at Bagali temple. On the outer circle are Madanikas and Makara festoons. The entrance to the Mallikarjuna temple at Kuruvati is exquisitely carved. The beautiful pillars of the Trikoteshwara and Saraswati temples. Solanki pillars of the Gujarat style can also be seen here. The Kalleshwara temple at Kukkanur was built by a Hoysala commander. A fascinating head of a lion. The roof, beautifully designed. The image of Darpana Sundari and pink pillars with intricate engravings. In the Basava Kalyana temple, the idol of Lord Vishnu with Makara Vahana. At Jalasangi, The Mukhamandapa pillars are similar to the Gwalior style of architecture. Beautiful images of Nagakannikas, Madanikas in different postures. And Dwarapalakas. In Karnataka, the Chalukyas created a new style of architecture. This was improved upon as time passed by and has endured through the ages.